they test us. They test the system. They see where are the rebels, how do the populations and governments react on it. It's going to happen, and then
you want to hear my? This is just a theory, by the way. I think there was an inevitable economic collapse and supply chain collapse that was about to happen. They predicted it about 2 years ago. Said, "Hey, there's a big supply chain problem that's going to come out of China." This is a cover for it. They knew China was going to collapse. They knew the economy was going to collapse there. And so they created this idea that there's this plague. And anywhere, if you notice that all the places it's affecting are the places with bad economic policies.
Yeah, could be some. Maybe it's
and
more
so
than one fly.
What they're doing is they can eliminate bad players in the economic game, and at the same time they can consolidate markets that were failing that they want to keep, and all under the guise of this virus.
And they can. I consider it eventually more an economical attack. So basically, they can make people more dependent, more people losing their businesses. Less, more socialism, less capitalism. So
I think more. I think
more
the new
people
economic
pushed into dependency.
It's going to be like a new economic system, is what it's going to be. It's not really going to affect those of us who are in good first world countries with good economies. You watch, it's not going to affect us.
Well, it already. I mean, like when I'm looking at certain things, I mean, like football events, Carnival are gone, Olympics are cancelled, Lufthansa and Condor cancelled their contracts. There's a big.
Did you know that the Olympics?
The economical impact is staggering worldwide.
Did you know that the Olympics have bankrupted several countries who hosted them?
Possibly,
it's a good excuse to get rid of a lot of stuff you don't want to do, too.
Yeah. Well, I think what you want, the target population, make them more dependent, make them more obedient, make them more scared, less independence, less self-employment. People are into dependency, and that's what you want if you want to have a world government. And by the way, they don't mind to get rid of some people because
it started in a place where you can't verify anything. China, I don't believe anything that comes out of China. Nothing. And so, it started off with these videos from China, right? Everyone's, look at all these videos from China. And a lot of them, there's this one I always go back to. The guy faints in the street, and within 30 seconds, the hazmat guys have already arrived. How is that even possible? How'd they know that guy was going to collapse there? They had their van and their suits. They were already suited up. And it's stuff like that. It's like these really convenient videos.
Smells like staging, you say.
Yeah, it's like a stage play. And, the Chinese people would never know it. They're just going to do what their state says, because that's literally what Chinese people just do everything the state says. And they don't question it at all.
If you're looking for a job, you can apply to be a part of those stagings as well.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I haven't seen any evidence that it's even real. I mean, they admit that it was a strain that was developed years ago. Okay. It wasn't a big deal then. And now they say, it transmits through spit and farts and breath. And it does. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Now let's see the other implications. So what I think is basically they don't mind to have an economical downturn, even worldwide, very well be. I think it's another test run, and my reason I think it's a test run. What I think they achieved with to eliminate whistleblowers, to basically see which governments are not going along, which people, So there's more to come,
Yeah, you could be absolutely right. I think it's just my personal opinion. I think rather than release something that they don't know, rather than release something that could kill them too, why not just hoax it?
You know what I would do? Let's say I would be like the evil mastermind here. I would do it like this. Once I have tested the system and destroyed all the whistleblowers and made sure it will work, and then I wait a certain time, and then I would roll out with a really, really serious one. I mean, like something where you literally show videos over videos over videos of people just collapsing and spitting blood of all openings, and literally create a panic. And then basically roll in worldwide martial law. And,
now, what's funny is here in the States, the safety precautions, they're like, yeah, get you a mask and stuff. But you know what they're saying do? They're actually enacting the supply chain problems protocol. Make sure you have 4 weeks of food. They're saying, make sure you have 4 weeks of food. Because it's going to crash. There's going to be a supply issue. It's going to last about 4 weeks, and then it's going to be back to business as usual. Because that's how fast, like a country like the United States, which can do all of its stuff at home, it really can. It would take about 4 weeks for the United States to resupply itself. So I think they already know. I think that's what it is, that it's an economic, and not an attack, but a cover. Their economic system is literally crashing right now.